my father had a diabetes, therefore I should have a diabetes. And then if I had a diabetes, yeah, that's normal, and we can't do anything about it. That's not so true. And then now scientifically proven that I know of is that gene plays only 20% of cancer or heart disease or any other things. And then the lifestyle plays perhaps 70%. And that means the flip side is if you change the lifestyle 70% of the time, perhaps your symptoms at the very least will change or disappear. In my mind was in lieu of having insulin shots and daily blood drawn, blood exams, I just simply start eating so-called cooling foods and eliminating warming foods, and then exercising, more concentrating on lower body, which is a very easy thing for me to do. It's walking and bicycling, and then occasional rowing in the bay. Gout, I was taking the medicine. I was medicated, but this dietetic and exercise change shifted altogether, and basically, first 90 days, I produced a rather striking results. I lost tons of weight, maybe 20 to 25 pounds in 3 months. And then also I had the more striking result was visible to most of my friends, was the loss of my dark blotchy spots all around my face and head. That was, according to the monk, caused by this heat of mine. Was causing this black blotches. In fact, one of those blotches did become a melanoma, location for the melanoma. So that was several years back. And my dermatologist tried so many years with many different whitening creams and cryogenic, the freezing with a liquid nitrogen and laser and so forth. Nothing worked. But changing a diet in a matter of 3 months, they disappeared. So that was what people noticed the first and the most. And then my doctor, meanwhile, is monitoring my blood sugar level with every other week. I was getting my blood drawn to be tested, and so did that for 6 times in 90 days. And then so between the results on the blood tests and then physical changes, my doctor concluded to extend the 3-month experimentation to another 3 months. Still no insulin. So I had to go back to the monk in order to receive a new set of Chinese herbs from him. And also by then I said I became a bit of a believer. So this thing kind of is doing something drastically good for me. So I need to start learning about this. So I decided to ask monk to see if he would take me as a student, to teach me how to do this, or how to basically understand this thing called body constitution. My request was denied. My monk wasn't interested in taking any student at the time. Besides, he was leaving the country, going back to South Korea anyways. He said, no student, just stay with what you're doing, and then good luck. That's what he said. So I said, I came back, and then so I continue on another 3 more months, another 90 days of same treatment, Chinese herbs every month, 10 days at a time, and then a diet, strict diet, according to the monk's recommendation, and exercise, according to the monk's recommendation, and trying to go to sleep. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention. Yeah, I start sleeping better. That was another thing I became aware of rather immediately in the first 3 months. I started sleeping a little longer hours. I didn't wake up every 2 hours. And then with a lot of running, racing thoughts, and then after a while, you have to stay up basically all night. Once you wake up in 2 hours, I never went back to sleep. And now that's subsided, and drastically actually. And I start sleeping like 4 to 5 hours straight, which is really unheard of at the time for me. And so I was sleeping on the average of perhaps like 4 to 5 hours in 3 months' time. And then in the next 3 months, perhaps I even improved it further. Nowadays, I sleep 8 hours.